Oh good, he's awake. So I've had a few people tell me already that they think that the Chao Garden is actually the best part of Sonic Adventure 2, the game as a whole. And I can understand where they're coming from, but to me, I almost always looked at these as two. Okay, I'm not gonna keep giving him the bunny rabbit. I'm gonna finish his power level. I'm gonna make his power level even before I give him the bunny rabbit. It does look goofy because it's yellow. But anyways, they told me it was their favorite part, and I almost always looked at these as two separate games. Like, I feel like two separate teams had to work on this in order for it to come out as well as it did. Because if you think of how detailed the Chao Garden is, and everything that had to go into the Chao Garden alone, and then look at the fact that that's not even, I mean, you know, Sonic Adventure 2 would be complete, I mean, as a game without the Chao Garden. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, by itself, that's a complete game. That's still a game that I would love to death. That's still a game I would play a lot. I almost think the Chao Garden is a separate, like, not entity, but almost like a whole separate thing as itself. I feel like two teams had to work on it. Now, it's amazing, don't get me wrong. It is also a game I would have bought and absolutely loved to death. But, I don't know. I don't know if you can even look at them, because they're such different play styles. I mean, you know, you're comparing apples to oranges almost if you try to say that the Chao Garden is better than the main focus of Sonic Adventure 2, the game, you know what I mean? Which, I mean, don't get me wrong, people compare apples to oranges all the time, but I don't know, just something to think about. Anyways, I'm going to keep feeding him full of crap. I want to get him to at least level 5, oops, at least level 5 in, like, everything before I want to take him to any races, but I have to keep reminding myself he has a B in every single stat except stamina, and he's level 6 in stamina, so that's not even an issue right now. Maybe for like the longer races when they show up, but yeah, he's level, he's got a B in every stat, and that's insane. So he's going to be pretty good. He's going to be pretty good all around no matter what I get him. I definitely need to level up his swimming, his flying, and his power, and all I have are a bunch of animals that are really good at running, so I kind of need to fix that one, but yeah, once all that stuff goes up, I'll be there. And apparently his running stat is going to be the one he gets, because bunnies are really good at running. Oops. I took his animal away from him before he got it, but yeah, I'll be back when he's appropriate levels and stuff and doesn't look this much like a rabbit. For the record, even though they make your Chao look ugly as shit, the skunk is where it is. If you would just take it. Look. Ups him 2 in flying and running. I think it alternates. Yeah, 1.5 in flying, 2 in running, 1 in power, and 1 in swim every single time. That maybe it's 1.5 on some of them, maybe it's 1 1/3. Heck if I know, but levels them up and everything. Skunk is all the way around. It still does running first, which is fine by me because that's the most important one. I think it does swimming the least. Like, I think that one, swimming didn't even get a point. So I think it does swimming the least, but it's still, I think the skunk's probably the best one as far as just leveling everything up evenly goes. Okay, he's officially level 5 in everything, so just to go test the waters, let's go ahead and check out the races. Let's see how he does in those. And by he's level 5 in everything, I mean he's a minimum of level 5 in everything. He's actually like level 20 something in running. I think it's like 20, 21, 22, something like that. So let's go see how well he does in the beginner races, and then from there we'll be able to move on. We'll be able to expand. Brock will get to evolve. We can start breeding while we do this. It's all fantastic stuff. And there's an ass load of races. Once we get past the beginning, there is going to be a fucking... Here's all the rejects. Shit. Thud. Rusty. A lot of people told me I should have named him Raditz. Not a bad suggestion at all, but Raditz didn't smile like that. And then here we have all the... Well, we have the fucking Founding Fathers, Shadow and Soul. We have Viagra, fucking sneaky evolver over here, and then Phelps. Phelps is a good swimmer. Alright, then of course BooBEES and Brock. My client Brock Lesnar conquered the streak. Okay, so let's test out BooBEES. We're going to do all the beginning races. I just assume he's going to whip, like shit whip everyone in the running one. He doesn't have the steps, if you'll notice Shadow. I don't know when they, I think it's around 500. I don't know if he can actually swim yet. This will be interesting. But if you'll notice Shadow, when Shadow runs, he takes big steps. Like normally you see Chao, they crawl, then they toddle. After they toddle, they take actual big steps. And Shadow takes big steps. He's not there yet in running. He's not that good. I don't know if he's going to win this swimming race, though. He does have an anus load of stamina. He's definitely not faster than those guys, though. Something to keep in mind. Now, we don't want him to fall behind, but he has a lot of ground that he got from his from running and then flying further than all of them. So we'll see. We'll see if he can keep ahead. Because look at all the stamina I've got. It's like when they get close to me and they start to try to nudge me out of the way, we'll just kind of get that lead back a little bit. I don't know if it's enough. I don't know if we'll be able to hold it. It's going to be a close one. Now, swimming is our worst stat. That's something to keep in mind. So we should do good on all the other races. But this one, ooh. Give me that finish line already. We need it. We're in second. We're not going to win. Yeah, we're going to take... We'll be lucky to take a bronze medal. Oh, no, we're falling. We're falling hard. Yeah, this is what happens if you run out of stamina. I'm out of stamina, then you go dick slow. Look at how much I slowed down. Didn't even get on the fucking winner's circle. Look at that. Oh my god. Alright, so his swimming needs improvement. Now we know that. I think swimming and power were his worst two. So we'll definitely be upping him in those two. Sorry, when I move in my chair, it sounds like a fart. It's not me, I'm not farting. Just don't think I'm constantly farting. It's just what happens when I move in my chair. Anyways. So we'll be back to conquer that one. Definitely need swimming and power. I'll probably take a specific run through where I just get swimming and power Chao drives. I love that he's constantly looks pissed off too. Like, look at him, like I could give a shit. That's the look he's got. So let's do this one. This one, I think, is the running one. No, it's a flying one. Okay, I'm cool with that. He's gonna shit whip all these guys. Don't you worry. This is like the third time we've seen this race. There's not really a whole lot to say about it other than once we get done with these, we get to move on, and then the race is super kick-ass from there on out. Oh, don't trip! Oh, you stupid. You know what? Fuck it. Let's see how good he is. Can you be our real winner? We gotta believe in Soul. He could do it. Now, power is another one where he kind of lacks, so I don't think he's gonna do it. We'll see. He might be able to catch him in the running. He's a pretty fast runner, but to go from 8th to 4th, I should have just quit out. Because there's no way he's catching that one. Like, we can pass him, dudes. Yeah, third. How do you like the fucking... Yeah, we totally could have won that one, though. Alright, I'll just redo that one. We totally could have won that if he hadn't tripped. I should have just exited and restarted. I wanted to see if we believed in miracles, you know what I mean? Try again. You suck. That's what that sign should say. Just, you suck. And that would suck because sometimes it's not even your fault. As you'll see when we get to the exciting races. I know I keep saying that, but right around the corner. We didn't get past the beginning ones, and it's taken me a long time to break it in because I didn't know what I wanted to do exactly, but oh my god, once we get to those races, they're super long. We have the stamina form now. I just won't be able to boost whenever I feel like it. But super long races, loads of fun. Because your Chao can trip and still come back and win it, or he can be winning the whole thing and be doing perfect and then trip at like the very last second. It totally throws him off and you lose it. What the fuck, man? Maybe BooBEES isn't our savior. He keeps tripping on the opening step. Come on, BooBEES. We gotta believe in you like we believe in Roman Reigns. Alright, this time it's his. Third time is a charm. I think I read that in the Bible somewhere. I believe Judas it was Judas or Psalms. Might have been Psalms. Psalm 73. Third time's a charm. So look it up. Anyways, here we go. Here we go. I'm sorry, you'll have to forgive me. Even though I'm still drinking my vanilla Coke, I am getting slightly tired because it was late when I started filming. It was late for me to start filming anyways. And I really did not expect it to take over an hour for the Chao to evolve. So it's now 2:30 a.m. and I had to work early today too, so that kind of adds a little bit of another load onto it. But hey, look, Soul won and he kicked ass. Didn't break the record, which is fine because his flying power and swimming are all below like level 8, so keep that in mind. The only reason he can do this shit is because he has a grade B in him, which again, there's still 2 grades better than grade B, but to have it all around like that, I think was something pretty special, and that's why BooBEES is going to be our savior and one of the races for us. So there we go. He has officially conquered one of the 4. he's gonna... Oh, there's not even a point doing Mushroom Forest. This is gonna be a cakewalk. He's level fucking 20. He's got a B ranking. And now, keep in mind, he did have his C ranking for his first, like, 10 levels or whatever I leveled him up to before he evolved. He did have his C ranking in running, so his points would be a little bit lower than if he just had a B ranking the whole time. Like, if I got all of his other stats up to level 20 now, like his running is, if I got all of his other stats up to level 20 and didn't level up his running at all of his other stats would actually have more points, and that's because he had a C ranking until he evolved in running, so all the levels he went up in running before he evolved got the C ranking instead of the B ranking bonus. You get the idea. But yeah, like I said, too easy. Don't even need the stamina. We're gonna break that record unless he trips. Even if he trips, he'd still probably win. 26. Okay. I was gonna not push the stamina button just to see if he broke it or not, but I didn't push it and he broke it. So look at that. All right, we got one more race left to do here. I think I'll call this one the Rise of BooBEES. Do any of you guys watch Supernatural? Because I got that from the Rise of Dick. If you don't watch Supernatural, it doesn't make any sense. But if you do watch Supernatural, there's a season where a gentleman, a Leviathan by the name of Dick Roman, like tries to run for president or some shit like that. Basically, him and his company are like starting to take over the world, pretty much. And they call it, like, you read the news headlines and it says the Rise of Dick. And it's boner jokes. Anyways, we're moving on to the power one, which we totally have a high possibility of failing, but considering, I don't know why that one, but we have a high possibility of failing. But, wow, that dude, why is the one on the end always pissed? We have so much stamina, we can basically use stamina the entire race. Like, look at the lead we got just from running, and then look at pop, pop, pop. Because we're such a high level, we can, even though our power sucks, our power with the stamina bonus is way better than theirs. So, oh my god, we lost the record again. I think last time I did this one, I barely lost the record too, but damn, that's still good though. Look at that, look at that, look at that. That's like hundredths of a second away from getting it. That's insane. I want a toy car array. Ba-da-da-da. Okay, and I don't know about you guys, but it's 2:43 a.m. at the time of film. It's 2:43 a.m. at the time of recording this. I'll die. Anyways, that's gonna go ahead and wrap it up for me this time. Next time we get to do all the exciting shit, and by all the exciting shit, I mean I'm gonna cut a bunch while I make BooBEES a god, and then we get to do all the fun races. And I figured from now on, I don't know why I even came to the Dark Garden, but I figure from now on we'll probably do like an even. I'll probably try to do like an even balance of. Hey, look, I'm a caged fox. There we go. I'll probably try to do like an even balance where I'll raise BooBEES for a little while. We'll go knock down a big race or a couple big races since we have to do Hero and Dark and the regular one. We'll probably knock down a couple big races, and then we'll work on evolving Brock, maybe. We kind of have to wait for Brock to evolve. We don't have to. Like, we could start it now, but it gets complicated if we have to wait for Brock to evolve. So we'll probably wait for Brock to evolve. And then, which he should do while I'm leveling up BooBEES anyways. But once that happens, we'll raise BooBEES a little bit, win a few more races, maybe get a karate tournament in there. And then we'll start the breeding process, and we'll breed some Chao together. And then we'll go raise BooBEES some more, and win a couple more races, and do some more karate, maybe. And then we'll breed some more, and then hopefully breeding will work out, and then we'll get more Chao, and then we'll wait for those Chao to evolve, and then so on and so forth. So yeah, you get the idea. Lots of fun stuff ahead. It's all mapped out pretty far down the road from here on out, but that's going to do it for this part. I want to thank all you guys for coming out. I hope you enjoyed. I'm Thundershot, and I'm out. Peace, guys. I will devour not only your flesh, but your very soul.